Hi guys, it's me again. Finally making another video. I haven't made one in about a month because I had finals and then I had to restart classes. So that pretty much took everything up all my time, unfortunately. But now that things have sort of settled and I've gotten a little bit caught up, unfortunately you're going to have to deal with my messy bedroom setup because my laptop will no longer use my QuickTime player randomly for no reason. So unfortunately you'll just have to deal with my bedroom mess. Sorry. Today I'm going to do a video on Punk Rave. I've been getting a couple items from them, like off and on lately, because I saw a lot of great reviews on them, and they've had a lot of clothes that I've been interested in for a while. So I picked up a few things from them, which I'm going to show you today. And most of these items I have pictures of myself wearing on my Instagram, which I will link below so that you can see them. Obviously, I don't have the software to do like try-ons and edit it all in because the Mac that I bought it was used, so the software is not licensed to me, and unfortunately, so I can't use the iMovie on it until I have the money to. Yeah, and I don't have the best camera in the world since I'm using a regular camera, so this is kind of indie. So first I'll show you the type of packaging. Not all of them are in their packages anymore. I saved this last item that I got in the package so you can see how it comes in the package. It comes in this type of package. It's like a plastic type of package. On the back it's like silver. And it comes with a tag on it that shows you like what you bought. And like, they're really good packaging. They look like they take a lot of time and care in their packaging. I got most of these items either off of eBay, AliExpress, or Dark-In Closet, which I will link all of those below if you need me to. Once you open the package, it has those little handles on it. And then the item is usually inside. This first item is actually a skirt. And it still has the tags on it because I haven't taken it out. I plan on wearing it today, so look for a picture on Instagram of me wearing this. You can't really see it because I've got crappy lighting. Okay, but this skirt sort of looks like this. It's got down on the back, this sort of thing on the front, and then it's just two pieces, rivets on the sides, and then it's open. And then on the sides it has buckles. And then these. When I first saw it, I thought these side pieces, like you could take them off and then retie them, but it's not how it works. It's got these balls on the end, so you can't tie them. So these clothes seem to be made for girls without hips. So I have to sort of put it over my head to get it on, because unfortunately I have Hispanic hips and sliding it on that way is not really going to work for me. So I have to do it that way, which makes it a tiny bit more uncomfortable to, hold on, to take it on and off, but other than that, it's nice. The second item that I have is this shirt. It is completely see-through lace and comes with a little rose. What do you see? There's the tag, which you can't see. I'll show you all and then I'll talk about them. And here's a dress that I got. It's got some cording here, some buttons that look like skulls. And then comes up towards the bottom, and it's sort of asymmetrical. This one I haven't actually worn out yet, because I just got it recently and haven't had call to. That's that one. And then I have this shirt as well. It is a high neck, completely see-through lace, and long sleeve. I do like these lace long sleeve ones, but in Florida I don't get to wear them very often, unfortunately, because it's so freaking hot. And on it has these like buttons that are, see how I can shape like little roses that go all the way up. That's the only issue I have with this one, is a pain in the butt to get these little hook eyes around these roses. So you have to be really careful with that because I could see that being really easy to break. So that one's definitely like a special occasion kind of shirt. This one I've got, this is one of my favorite dresses now. And it is a flowy dress. It has little skull buttons on it. I don't know if you can see. Little skull. It's got some ruching. The top has this corded cage on it. And then there's more cording in the back. And it goes down into an asymmetrical hem, which is really pretty. That one's really easy to get on and off. I got this one as well, which has corseting in the back. It's like a Chinese style. And then it's got this beautiful detail in the front. And then the Japanese style hook and eye in the front. And the shoulders are like this lacy material. The last item that I got from Punk Rave so far is this dress. It is a long sleeve dress. It has cording in the front. You'd have to lace it up every time you do it. You can lace it from here to here, or you can lace it from here to here. And then it has buckling. And then it has more lacing in the back, which kind of mimics a vertebrae. And then it is super, super, super long. Because I am really, really short, I may have to hem this dress in order to actually wear it out so I don't damage it. And it does zip in the front. And it zips all the way down. With it being so hot in Florida, I don't get to wear the long sleeve stuff so often. Now I'll talk about what I like about the clothes. When I was looking for reviews on them to see if I wanted to spend my money, because none of these items are specifically very cheap. So you do have to shop around to find the best price for them. Punk Rave does have their own website now. You used to only be able to get Punk Rave from other websites like Dark and Closet, Dark and Love, things like that. AliExpress, eBay. There's a seller on eBay called Ghoulish Girls that you can find a lot of these items at. But now they have their own website as well. They have a UK-based one and an American-based one, I believe. If I can find them, I will link them below as well. I do like how well they are constructed. The zippers in them, they have those damn hidden zippers that I hate because they have like the shitty, easy to break kind of things. But they seem to be sewn in well, which seems to help a lot. A lot of these items, they're sewn very well. There's no like extra threads. It doesn't feel cheap. Every seam, there's also another thing I like. Even though this is a Chinese brand, which is something that a lot of people are worried about, they do put lining inside their dresses so they're not see-through when you try to wear them. Most of the stitching is well done. It's strong. It doesn't look like it's gonna come apart real easy, even if you like tug on it. Let me see if I can find anything with a better seam for you to see, because these are very important things when you're going to buy clothes. You're doing investments in these kind of clothes because they're kind of expensive. They're not cheap. So these are pieces that you want to use for a really long time. And these, I've heard this is called serging on the seams, where it's like sewn really well. Unfortunately you can't really see it in this light because I have crappy light, but if you look at everywhere it's sewn really, really well. It's serged, and I believe that's when the stitching goes around the seam. So the seams are really well done. Doesn't look like they're gonna like snap or break. Some of the items are really, really stretchy, so it's easy to get in and out of them. The material is thick. It doesn't look like it's gonna like bleed really, really easily. If you have to wash it, I would wash it gently, of course, but still, because I mean they do have a lot of cords and like embellishments. They take a lot of time putting in all the little details. Like this dress has different little embellishments on it. It's got the little skull buttons, which I really appreciate. Like they definitely took their time on each one of these items, so they're definitely worth the price. The only problem I have is with sizing. You definitely have to look at the sizing chart for each item. Don't just get one dress, and then you're like, oh, well, I must be this size in punk rave. Like that's not going to work for you. Unfortunately, I've noticed with a lot of different pieces, the sizing is different. So even though you get one shirt and you're like, oh, this fits me, so I'll get all my shirts in this size, you're definitely going to have to pay attention to the sizing guide, especially if you're not like sticks in. If you've got hips, if you've got shoulders, wider shoulders, if you've got bigger boobs, if you've got a bigger tummy, you're definitely going to have to look at your sizing chart and make sure that you're picking the right one. Because some of these dresses I have are like a large, and I never wear a large in dresses. Some of these are a medium. I've gotten shirts. One of those shirts is in an extra large. The other one is in a medium. But if I hadn't got the other shirt in extra large, there's no way I was going to fit into it. Like I was super glad that I checked the sizing chart. So that's the only warning I have with this brand, is that you definitely have to check the sizing chart. However, this brand does get a 5 out of 5 for me. All the sites that I have bought this brand from have had great shipping. Some of the items I actually bought from Punk Rave, from the actual website. So that had great shipping. I got the items quickly. They were well packaged. Most of them had where I had to sign for them, so they didn't leave them outside my door to get stolen, because I live in an apartment complex. People steal things. So they're well made. The material is heavy. The material is not thin, not see-through. The stitching is good. The ends are all serged. Don't look like they're going to come apart, rip real easy, which is always a plus. So if you're putting as much money into these items, then you want to make sure that they're going to last you. So these items are all great. The lacier type items, like the shirt, like this shirt right here is an extra large. They consider this to be an extra large. I've never worn an extra large shirt in my life. But if you're going to get this specific top and you're more my size, I would go with the larger size, because the armholes are really, really, really skinny. And I used to do a lot of like weightlifting and stuff like that, so my arms are a little thicker. They're not so great now, but that's just because I haven't kept up with it. But whereas this one is like a medium to large, and it fits perfectly. I mean, they have little stretch to them, but then again, they're also lace, so you have to be careful. But that is all I have to say about Punk Rave. I do enjoy the brand. I've gotten a dress from Dark and Love that I'm going to be doing a review on. A dress from Melanor that I'm going to be doing a review on. I've gotten some items from Devil Fashion that I'm going to be doing a review on. Once I get a few more items from them, I'll do a review on those. I've also gotten several new pairs of Demonias that I'm going to do a review on, and a few pairs from the Current Mood brand that I'm going to do a review on. Also, I've bought a few things from a site called Dolls Kill. I'll do a review on that site. These are things that are coming in the future, and like I wanted to apologize again for the fact that I haven't made a video in about a month. I'll probably go ahead and put this up and then add the links later. That way you can go ahead and watch the video, see all the cool clothes. I'll put my Instagram and stuff like that on there as well. I'll come back and edit it when I have time, because I have to run off and do some things. I'm going to be working more on my tattoo cover-up. I've been covering this one up. It's going to look like armor when it's done, because it was not happy with the birds. So now we've got an armor frame around it. We're going to put some chain link and stuff like that. I'm also going to get some more work done on my moth. I'm not terribly happy with this upper part of it. So I'm going to be getting that redone today. So you'll see that later on my Instagram. But like I said, thank you for sticking with me for the month. I'm also going to do a review on my contact lenses, because I've gotten a couple more from the site that I got. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in a later video.